Hey everybody, it's the Untaught Wisdom, and I want to talk to you about something that's near and dear to my heart. Emotional intelligence, or EQ. It's something we hear a lot about these days, but what does it really mean? And more importantly, how can we cultivate it in our own lives? EQ is about understanding and managing our own emotions and the emotions of others. It's about showing up with empathy and compassion, even when it's hard. We're going to talk about practical steps you can take right now to boost your EQ and start living a more wholehearted life. I've been on this journey myself for a long time, and I can tell you firsthand, it's worth it. So, let's start with the foundation of emotional intelligence, self-awareness. This is about being honest with ourselves about what we're feeling and why. It's like looking in the mirror not to judge ourselves but to really see ourselves. How are we showing up in the world? What are our triggers? What brings us joy? It's not always easy to sit with our emotions, especially the messy ones. We might want to numb them, ignore them, or pretend they're not there. But the truth is, those emotions hold valuable information. They can teach us about ourselves, about our values, and about what matters most to us. So, I encourage you to get curious about your emotions. Notice them without judgment. Once we develop self-awareness, we can start to regulate our emotions. This doesn't mean suppressing our feelings or pretending to be happy all the time. It's about learning to respond to our emotions in a healthy way. Think of it like this. Imagine you're driving down the road and suddenly a car cuts you off. Your immediate reaction might be anger, frustration, maybe even a few choice words. But with self-regulation, we can hit the pause button before we react. We can take a deep breath, count to 10, or whatever helps us create a little space between the emotion and our response. This allows us to make conscious choices about how we want to behave. Motivation is what drives us to pursue our goals and dreams. It's about finding that inner spark that keeps us going, even when things get tough. But true motivation isn't about external rewards or validation. It's about connecting with our values, our purpose. What lights you up? What makes you feel alive? When we're aligned with our values, work doesn't feel like work. It feels like a calling, a passion. So, take some time to reflect on what truly motivates you. What are you drawn to? What kind of impact do you want to make in the world? Let those answers guide your actions. Empathy, stepping into others' shoes. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It's about putting ourselves in someone else's shoes and seeing the world through their eyes. This doesn't mean we have to agree with them or condone their actions, but it does mean we're willing to listen with an open heart and try to understand their perspective. Empathy is essential for building meaningful connections with others. It allows us to connect on a deeper level, to offer support, and to navigate conflict with compassion. So the next time you're interacting with someone, try to really see them. Pay attention to their body language, their tone of voice, the emotions they're expressing. Social skills, building strong connections. Social skills are the tools we use to navigate our interactions with others. It's about communicating effectively, building rapport, and resolving conflict constructively. Now I know the term social skills might sound a little clinical, but it's really about something much simpler. Connection. We all crave connection. It's in our DNA. And strong social skills allow us to build and maintain those connections. So, how can we improve our social skills? It starts with being present and engaged in our interactions. Put away the distractions, make eye contact, and really listen to what the other person is saying. Practice gratitude, a simple yet powerful tool. Gratitude is a powerful emotion that can transform our lives. When we focus on what we're grateful for, it shifts our perspective. We start to see the good, even amidst the challenges. And that can make a world of difference. Practicing gratitude doesn't have to be complicated. It can be as simple as taking a few moments each day to appreciate the little things, a warm cup of coffee, a beautiful sunset, a kind gesture from a stranger. So I encourage you to make gratitude a daily practice. Embrace the journey of EQ. Improving our emotional intelligence is a journey, not a race. There will be bumps along the road, moments of self-doubt, and times when we fall short. But that's okay, it's all part of the process. Remember, we're all works in progress. The important thing is to keep showing up, keep learning, and keep growing. So be kind to yourself, embrace the journey, and watch as your relationships, your work, and your overall well-being flourish.